scriptures about elasticity. The elasticity of a substance is its capacity to go back to how it was after it has been stretched and pressured. You are the definition of elasticity. You go back to how you were before the nonsense. So in-laws come, you stretch, you accommodate, you push out, then you walk. And they're wondering, this woman that used to shout and fight anyhow. No, I have a vantage point. I understand that I'm the queen of my house. And queens don't go around throwing tantrums. No, queens give instructions. They give commands. And then they cross their legs and the commands are carried out. So when those people come and they are called in-laws, you remind yourself, my vantage point is I'm a queen. I'm not going to give you the privilege of seeing me in my ugly state. I'm not throwing no tantrums anymore. Who is there? Please, can you make sure that everybody that came has enough to eat? Because usually part of the problem is food. Give them more than they can finish. It's a vantage point. You give them more than they can finish. Hallelujah. Those of you that are sitting down, if I catch you, why are you sitting down? I know what I'm doing. I want you to keep standing because I want you to hear me. Vantage point, when I was getting married to my husband, some of his brothers had already been married before he's the first son, but some married before him. And the wives called me, Mama is wicked. That's their mother-in-law. Wicked. Mama is nasty. Mama is confrontational. Mama, in fact, she's just a little bit less than a witch. When you marry, this is how to deal with Mama. When she looks for trouble, deal with her very well. Shebi is just to report you to your husband. And then once she reports you, just start crying. Say, Mama, me. Mama, it's not true. It's your word against her word. I said to them, if your way was working, you still won't be fighting with her by this time. So what was my vantage point? I told my husband, I will love your mother until she submits to me. My husband said, no try him. I shall be my mama. No let this marriage scatter. I said, leave your mother to me. Vantage point. I showed up in her house. She was angry with her son for marrying me because he's from Edo and me, I'm from Kaduna. She said they grew up in Enugu. They live their lives in Enugu, so they speak Igbo in their house, not Benin. When he told her he was about to marry, she said, Onye Ebe. Now, where is she from? My husband said she's from Kaduna. Mbano. Aru. Ewausa. Ewausa means Hausa goat. Mama did not go to school. She was calling me a goat. For some of you, you will carry everlasting offense. I looked at myself. I don't walk on 4 legs. I don't have a hairy body. I don't have 2 horns. So I can't be a goat. She can't be talking about me. That's not me. I said to my husband, I want to go and visit your mother in Benin. He said, Christie, I said, leave me with Mama. So I went to Mama's house. Papa, who be that? That's how Mama used to talk. Who be that? I said, yeah, na me. I came and she said, waiting. There was no welcome. Waiting. I said, yeah, I came to see you. Where my pikin? Meaning that me, I'm not her pikin. Where my pikin? I said, Mama, in the Port Harcourt. Only you want waka come here. It wasn't Patience Jonathan that said it first. He said, only you waka come here. I said, yes, yeah. She said, something happened. I said, no, Mama. Then she turned her face, sit here there, sit down. So I sat down after like 3 minutes of silence because we had nothing to talk about. I just came and knelt down in front of her. Asian, help me. Here, there's problem. She said, hey, wait here. I said, yeah, every time I make stew, my husband will say it's boiled tomato. He's the one you have been making since he was a child. That's the one that he knows. Here, please, let stew not scatter my marriage. Come and teach me how you make stew. Let me tell you what happened. All the hardness on that woman's face melted away. I saw Mama like I've never, the humanness in her showed up. Her voice changed. She said, my pikin. I suddenly became her pikin. He said, my pikin, wait till you talk. I said, yeah, it's not only stew. There's one Benin soup called owo. I said, every time I make owo, the oil will be here, the soup will be here. She said, now because you don't know the correct account to use, come, moku they go market, moku they go market. Mama has 6 boys. Mama has 6 sons. They're all married. I'm the only one on record who went to market with Mama and came back in one piece. Then we entered her kitchen. Also on record, the only one who cooked with Mama, and there was no fight in the kitchen. We finished cooking. Mama took her bell and started ringing. She summons her neighbors and they answer, because if you don't answer, he will come to your house. They all came running. She said, me thank God. Oh. They said, why? God don't give me one. They said, one way. He said, God don't give me one daughter-in-law. The rest, I don't know them. Ewausa became the one daughter-in-law. The last born was getting married, the last son. There are 10 of them. My husband is number 2. Number 10 was getting married. The wedding took place in my house because I have a lot of grounds. And all of them gathered in my house with their spouses and their children. And something happened between me and Mama in the kitchen. And my mother-in-law said, oh, my pikin, I don't know, say what I do, go vex. You know vex, sorry. There was silence in the dining. They heard it through the dining door. So when I came out, I saw everywhere quiet. Some people were standing. Somebody said, wait, is it Mama's voice we heard? Apologize. I said, they say it's not possible. Mama does not apologize to anybody. I said, I don't know about you people. But the year that I have, she apologizes to me. My mother-in-law became my advocate in the family. Nobody could touch me, including my husband. If she hears that anything is wrong, she will call him. You don't start. I think you don't start. My husband will say, you did not ask. I don't need to ask. Ekisi, no be she be problem. Now you, my name, the Benin version of my name, Ekisi. Ekisi, no, if you do that, can't sing. I said to her, Mama, one day my brother-in-law reported me in family meeting. He slapped him, jacked his shirt. Liar, now so now they scatter person marriage. Christina, if you do that kind of thing. And what he was reporting me to for, I did it. I said to my Mama, one day I go keep person, you go say, no be me. She said, oh, Chrissy, you know, if you keep person, you know, get that kind of mind. Vantage point, I found out that if I could validate this woman, then her hardness will not be directed at me. Her own daughters call me to ask, how do you deal with Mama? How is it that Mama comes to your house 3 months, no quarrel, but when she comes to our house, her last daughter had a baby after 7 years of waiting in the US, and they said Mama has to go. She stood up in the family meeting. Only one person they carry me go to America. In her own way of calling America, the A is silent. Only one person they carry me go America. They say, who? Ekisi. They say, why? He said, because the other was, they will kill me for road before we reach. I took Mama to America. We spent one night, and her daughter said, Christy, it looks like you will go back with Mama. I can't handle Mama's trouble. One day. That is how Iye was. But when Iye died at the age of 100. Yeah. Iye, towards the end of her life, became senile. She was not recognizing anybody again. Once in a while, she will refuse to eat, and the only person they can call is me. So I'll leave Port Harcourt and I'll rush to Benin. When I enter her room, her face is to the wall. I will just go, the Mama Lolo. She will just turn, hey, Ireva, Iye special. Ireva means na me full ground. So I say, yeah, make we eat now. Okay. She'll just sit up and I'll feed her. One day somebody asked, who is this woman? Every time she shows up, Iye perks up. Said that's her favorite daughter-in-law. Ewausa. Came from Ewausa to a favorite daughter-in-law that even strangers could recognize. Let me tell you, what gets in the way sometimes is your pride. She called me Hausa goat. uneducated illiterate, call me also goat. Who are you to call me a goat? Don't you know that I have a mother too? Can I call your own son a goat? What is the problem with you? And we will fight it to the finish. You will fight to the finish, Nani. I found out that if I validated her in her son's life, I had peace. Now don't get me wrong, there are some people you do all of that and they'll never turn. But guess what? You are at peace. Hello. You are at peace. Resilience. Oh, I had sisters-in-law that walk into my house and everything in the house is their brother's own. Hey, see my brother's microphone. See my brother's fridge. See the kind of television in my brother's house. Even the one I bought with my money is their brother's own. The two will be annoying me. I'll be angry. One day God asked me a question. Why are you losing your peace over a statement of fact? I said, Lord, what do you mean? He said, is your husband their brother? Yes. Is this his house? Yes. So everything in the house is his own? Yes. Why are you killing yourself? They're only making statements of fact. So from that time, if they come and they say, my brothers, instead of getting angry, I just said, I speak in Hausa. I say, who is arguing with you? Shebi, they don't understand Hausa. Who is arguing with you? It's your brother's house. They will get into the kitchen in their family, meat. My children don't learn to speak with mama, dada. It's meat. They don't have teeth, but they're calling meat. It's in their families, in their blood. They eat meat. So once they come to my house, they'll go into my kitchen without talking to me and wipe out the meat that they can find in any food. I want to open my mouth. See, learn to hear the Holy Spirit. Mama Jane spoke about it. I said, God, what word? We said, don't say a word. Go and cook another meat and put in the food for those who haven't eaten. For 7 years of marriage, it was happening. And every time God would say to me, don't say a word. One day, I said to God, how long? He said, you have been obedient. Let me give you your strategy. He said, today when your husband comes from work, put his food without meat. I said, Lord Jesus, that can end me. He has never slapped me before, but I can get a slap for that. How can I put his food without meat? He said, I've given you your strategy. So I put his food without meat, then I stood near the door. Those of you that who know that trouble is coming, then you stand there and say, what are you going to do? He will show you what he's going to do. At my age, I'm too old for anybody to be slapping. See, wisdom is profitable to direct. If the man is angry, go and stand by the door, and it's from there you will say, what are you trying to do? If you see him coming towards the door, proceed. Don't wait for anybody to slap you. That's wisdom. So I stood far. Then he said, oh, what's the meaning of this nonsense? I said, only there are many people in the house. You don't have to say your sisters are in the house or your brothers. He knows the people that are in the house. I said, there are many people in the house. What do you mean by that? Are you not the one that gave them food? No, I'm not the one that served them. So they went to the kitchen knowing that others have not eaten. And they took all the meat from the soup. It will seem so, sir. Go and call them. I said, call who? Some of you will run and go, yes, he's calling you. They will not face their brother who is calling them. They will face you. I said, call who? I just ran upstairs, entered the room, closed the door. Then I put my ear on the door. I heard him say, all of you come here. All of you come out. They all came out of the rooms where they were staying. You people knew that other people have not eaten and you went to wipe all the meat in the soup. What kind of selfish people are you? From today, upstairs I said, Nobody should enter my wife's kitchen again, not to talk of touch her cooking pot. Hey, I started singing one song in Igbo. Oh, Mechilo Dumon, no. Oh, Mechilo Dumon. You know what that song means? He has shut the lion's mouth in the lion's den. Nobody should touch her cooking pot again. That was my opportunity to start giving them half meat. But I didn't do that. My husband had honored me and elevated me in the presence of his siblings. I decided to honor him back. Anytime they are coming, I go to him, give me extra money. He says, for what? I said, your people are coming for meat. So I went and bought some platters. They're this big, like tray, but big. 2. Every time they are coming, I made a vow they will never finish the meat I put on the table. Never. I will pile anything flesh is there. Snail, dry fish, bush meat, cow leg, cow head, pomo, chicken, turkey, goat, cow. anything, grass cutter, he was there. One day, one of his sisters ate. She got up, Chrissy, go take meat, creepers. I said, Auntie, now your brother money, chopper. I help them to be saying, your brother. My husband told me they kneel down in Benin to greet. Whenever we are in Benin, go to, Kato, fly, call you, Damosa. My two knees, everyone, my husband started getting angry. You are not supposed to kneel for this one. You are not supposed to kneel. I said, bros, leave it. So whenever we go to Benin, people thought we were so in love because he will always be holding my hand. Like, oh, they are loving themselves. Lie. Anytime I'm about to kneel, he will squeeze my hand. You are not supposed to kneel for this one. You are not supposed to kneel for this one. But because of that kneeling, you know my testimony in Benin, good wife. For kneeling down, I will kneel. When I get up, I dust my legs, and they left me alone. I cannot tell you stories of any interference in my home from anywhere. And I was married to a Benin man. Let wisdom direct you. Let humility be a vantage point. Humble yourself. There are some things your husband's people will do, you will kill them, but when your own siblings do it, you are quiet. It's okay. The operative word there, God taught me, it's not the in-law, it's the brother. It's first your brother before he's an in-law. It's first your sister before she's an in-law. First your mother before she's an in-law. Don't focus on in-law, focus on the relationship, not title.
Hi guys, you're welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're new on my channel, please do well to subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. Please turn on your notification bell so when we post new messages, you're going to get a notification. Thank you. We post our messages every day, and these messages will definitely inspire you and help you with your walk with God. I look forward to seeing your comments, seeing your subscription, and also you turning on the notification button to listen to what we have for you. God bless you.